Ernesto, where you guys call me Ernie, and welcome to Ernie's Blu-ray review. First video, oh my god, I'm freaking nervous, I'm not gonna lie about this at all, but I've been trying to do this since last year. I have all the equipment and finally got everything ready to go. But let me give you a little background about me. Obviously, I love Blu-rays and I love movies. Now, why would I be reviewing them, right? It would be pointless. But I'm also big die-hard Marvel fan. If you see it behind me, you got a couple of Marvel statues and everything. Eventually, we'll give you a tour around just so you can get the idea of how much of a die-hard fan. You get to see my equipment. But first, I just wanted to get the intro. Besides movies and Marvel, I'm just your average Joe. I'm just a regular person, so don't even judge me or anything like that. If you want to make fun of me, go right ahead. I'm probably gonna stutter. It's all good. We're all first timers here. So anyway, first time video, gotta do something I have a passion for, and obviously based on my shirt, you can't see on the wall yet, but there's a lot of Spider-Man out there, and there's a lot of Spider-Man movies. So why not we just do all 3 Spider-Man movies? And obviously with MCU finally getting over Spider-Man, there's a lot of controversy of who was the better Spider-Man. Was it Tom Holland? Was it Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield? My girlfriend is operating camera right now. She's gonna tell you all the time, what's this man's name? Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man in the world, which I completely disagree. Out of the first 2, I think Andrew Garfield was better. And then, of course, Tom Holland is my #1 choice. But let's start talking about this. So let's start with Tobey Maguire's, who directed this movie? I forgot who directed this movie. But either way, Tobey Maguire. Great actor overall. I think he's a phenomenal actor, but he's not a Spider-Man. These series, what made them so good were the villains. Green Goblin, Doc Ock. We're not counting Venom, that was a piece of crap, I'm not gonna lie. But Sandman, these are what made the series so good. Don't want to talk too much about this series because it's been out since 2004, 2000, I don't even know anymore, I don't remember. But overall, the series I thought was very good, and we're going to keep it short. The first 2 movies, I'd definitely give it an A, hands down. But that last movie, Jesus, Sony, why did you force them to put Venom? It would have been a great movie without Venom. They could have done the 4th with Venom and Carnage, like they were supposed to do. But that one, I'll probably give a D. I can't watch it. The fact that Tobey Maguire cries like a little baby because he lost MJ, and I just can't. I'm sorry. But quality rise on the 4K version, oh my god, so great. But again, it's Sony, what do you expect? They invented 4K Blu-rays and all that. Then we got Andrew Garfield. I hated the first one. Oh my god, I thought I was like, you guys should have stuck to Tobey Maguire. But I did like the second one. That's because they went back to the original costume. By the way, I am a diehard Marvel fan, like I said, but the comics I don't know a lot about. I just started when I started in college when I was 21. So don't hate me if I say, oh, in the comics it wasn't this. Forget you guys, I understand. Nothing's perfect in life, sadly, and the movies are never going to be perfect. But I felt the second one was better than the first one. The Lizard's such a great villain, but the way they portrayed him, he was just boring. And no offense, the Lizard graphics did not even look like it seriously looked like a Tyrannosaurus Rex with longer arms, instead of having the little short little arms that they can't reach stuff. So, first one, I'm definitely D. Can't give it an F because I'm not gonna lie, I was an entertained Spider-Man fan. Can't even do anything about it. But the second one, I actually give it a B. I thought it was great, but the fact that this is spoilers, but again, old movie, who cares? The fact that everyone gets excited for Rhino because the trailer of the movie portrayed him as a villain, and then all of a sudden he's only there for the last minute, maybe even less of the movie. That is, you really wanted to piss people off, and they successfully did that. And I think that's probably what made Marvel, not Marvel, but Sony say, okay, Marvel, here Disney, here's Spider-Man, do something great with it. And honestly, when I saw Spider-Man in the Civil War trailer just saying, hi everyone, I just dropped dead. Orgasm, anything, I don't care. It was just the best feeling of life. And the way they portrayed it in Civil War, probably gonna do that review. I'm probably gonna do the whole MCU review since we're getting ready for Infinity War. You know, I'm gonna buy those tickets the moment they go on sale. Dolby Atmos Theater, 4K, not 4K, what am I saying? IMAX, sorry. But I will buy it on 4K, hands down. But anyway, we're not talking about Civil War, we're talking about Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, I love this movie. I probably bought it. Well, as you see, this is brand new. I haven't even opened this one. But I have another copy because I like to have the MCU movies in Steelbook, but brand new. Even though it's probably a waste, there's a digital code in here. Probably should open it and raffle it out to you guys. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do it. Just subscribe, help me out a little bit, and maybe I'll give them out. So, Spider-Man Homecoming, after the events of Civil War. It's a little bit weird because it doesn't fit into the timeline everyone says, and I honestly did not catch it. I watched it 6 to 10 times already. I love this movie so much. Watch it all the time at work, which I probably get in trouble for it, and they caught me so many times watching it at work. So if any of my co-workers or bosses are watching, my bad. But it's just, I love this movie, and anyone knows, for crying out loud, as thick as I am, I dressed up as Spider-Man in a tight suit, and I didn't care. I felt like Spider-Man, alright? But the plot was, I thought it was great. They had, what was his name, as Vulture. The original Batman. Oh my god, this is terrible. I can't remember his name. Michael Keaton. Oh my god, it took me a while to get it. But Michael Keaton, that guy to me is always and forever be Batman. Forget you Christian Bale fans. I'm sorry. Christian Bale was a great Batman, but Michael Keaton, oh, Batman. Just, you can't beat that. That scrappy little voice, I'm sorry. But either way. Michael Keaton as Vulture just plays an average Joe that he had a business collecting all the damage control, and all of a sudden Tony Stark starts damage control that the company handles, because obviously no one wants all these high-tech alien weaponry going to the wrong people. So all of a sudden they're like, alright, kick me out, I'm going to steal the stuff and create stuff out. And behold, the Vulture was created, and then you have Tinker creating the weapons, which Tinker's a very underrated villain, and I think they're going to bring him back for Homecoming 2, whatever they're going to call it, but we'll see what happens with that. But then you got Spider-Man, off of the Vulture, great villain, looks great, very badass. At least they didn't give him a little feathery suit flying around. I don't know how it would have felt with Michael Keaton as a tight suited with feathers. But Spider-Man comes after Civil War, he gets to keep the suit. Tony Stark, who does not love Tony Stark? Who does not like Robert Downey Jr.? When they change this MCU, because we all know it's going to end soon after this phase, after the second Black Panther and the second Spider-Man. Who knows what they're going to do? It's probably going to be some crazy time traveling thing. So they're going to start copying the DC universe, whatever. It's like, alright, time travel. But again, at the end of the day, that's how comic books are. There's so many gaps and stuff. So we'll see what they're going to do with it. But back to the topic. Gets out of the Civil War, going to school as an everyday person now, and he still wants to become an Avenger, and he has to prepare himself and prove to Tony that he's ready for the role. So he's just doing street crime, which that's what Spider-Man did. He was always a street crime fighter, and he was a hero, and he was funny at doing it. Now, back to the original, the Andrew Garfield's Spider. There was a reason why I liked him better. Just can never forget the scene with the gun. He said, oh my god, you have a knife, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And whop, shoots him with a whip. That is Spider-Man, sarcastic, funny. And then this guy, wow, Tom Holland, when he was in the bank, oh my god, that was hilarious. Like, hey guys, the Avengers, like, wait a minute, you aren't the Avengers? And Thor and Hulk that was just on friggin' point. And he was just with the jokes, and he was young, and everyone complained, he looks like a kid, he looks like a teenager. I was like, well, if you think about it, Spider-Man, the original, was a kid. He was in high school. Not like the other ones that they fast forward time, even though the Amazing Spider-Man, so think about it, did have the whole first one all in high school. The second one, he was already graduated, but they fast forwarded. But the fact that he was in high school made it even more interesting because he was high school drama, something different in the Marvel Universe. So it kept you entertained. And then Tony, as a character, Iron Man grew so much since, well, we're actually 10 years now, since the first Iron Man movie in 2000. Wait, we're 2008. So 2018. So 2008, yeah, 10 years ago. 2008 when Iron Man he was a cocky, hotshot guy, and then he got his suit, thought he was the best man in the world. From then till now, that man's a change, and you see it in all these movies. And then here, as a mentor to Spider-Man, I thought that was a great choice. Give Spider-Man a mentor. Oh, props for MCU not showing the death of Uncle Ben. We all know how he dies. Yeah, we all know great responsibility. Yada, yada. They did a good job not showing it after. The other two showed it twice, as I really do. We need to see him die again. No, thank you. Awesome. So, Tony gave one thing I love to remember. If you don't deserve this, if you need... Well, I forgot what the quote was. Wow. I said, if you're nothing without the suit, you don't deserve it. Which is fine. Great. because Iron Man learned that in Iron Man 3 when he didn't have the suit. And it's like you're seeing he from his past experience trying to teach it to this young kid, and that's why it was awesome. And then of course the fight scene, graphics, 4K, Dolby Atmos. I got the Dolby Atmos system just for this. This was wow. Sound was fantastic. The music phenomenal. I love the intro that they changed the Spider-Man theme song to more current vibe. I got nothing to say. I mean, Court, is there even an option for me not to give this an A? Everyone knows I was going to give this an A if I'm out there. Come on, I'm wearing the Spider-Man high school shirt. It's like, you know I was going to give this an A+. And then the other ones, like I said, there were A's and there were some D's in there too and a B. But this was just, I think, the best portrayal of Spider-Man. If you're a diehard Spider-Man fan, if you're a diehard Marvel fan, you're going to love this movie, especially if you follow the MCU. I know a lot of people that can't stand this universe because it's too complicated. And I'm not going to lie, yeah, it's a lot of movies. I did the Marvel marathon in Disney World, Disney World, the movie theater. And it was a lot. And I'm saying a lot of ands. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. It's just getting used to this whole recording stuff. It's so not me. I'm an introvert. I stay in my own little bubble here, and look at me doing this. And it's because I have a passion for movies, and I love talking about them. But anyway, an A. Probably an A+. I don't know. It could have been better. But yet again, what movie isn't better? What movie does not need improvements over the time? But overall, that's what I think about Spider-Man. So again, first time video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Much appreciate subscription, likes, anything, comments. You want to talk about movies? You want me to review a certain movie? Put it on the comments below, because I have a lot of movies, over 1,000 something movies, and if I don't got it, I'll probably buy it just to review it for you guys, because I'll buy anything, and I don't even get rid of my movies, honestly. I have movies in my collection I have not even seen yet. It's a very scary thing. And I have duplicates. Like I was doing inventory. I realized I bought 2 copies of Deep Blue Sea. That was just weird. But anyway, thanks again. Subscribe, like, leave comments. Let me know what you want to see. Tell me what you thought about the Spider-Man. Who was your favorite Spider-Man? You know mine's Tom Holland already. Girlfriend that's recording. Thank you for helping me with this wonderful video. She's a Tobey Maguire fan, which is whatever. Crybaby little. I can't curse because I know YouTube you can't curse. But maybe I'll curse one day. But anyway, thanks again. Have a nice day, guys. And see you for the next Ernie's Blu-ray review.